Ayobo, in the Alimosho local government area, is a Lagos suburb hosting many communities. A busy area with link roads to places that people call home. Many electricity wires crisscross the length and breadth of this area, as it hosts a 330 132 kV station of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, with installations that cut across communities. Apart from living with the risk associated with high-tension wires, some residents of Ayobo are uncomfortable with the situation they find themselves in their communities. Away from the busy area is Legacy Road, a quiet area hosting the Lagos State Vocational Training and Skill Acquisition Center. We pass this narrow path, the entrance into communities connected by the bumpy road. This power installation is not in use, but it occupies most of the road, leaving a narrow path for residents to reach their homes. This is also the road that many take to bury their dead in the Ayobo cemetery, located in a part of the community. It is in a bad state as cars struggle to move on the roads. We moved closer to the community. The silence is deafening, one of resignation to fate. Years ago, when people bought lands and built houses in this area, they didn't foresee the enormous problem that now stares them in the face. The atmosphere is eerie. The putrid odor oozing out of the area can put any visitor off. For residents, it has become a normal way of life, and they want it no more.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for.
The nightmare, living with the dead. They move around in fear. Their skins crawl, their heads swell, their hearts in their mouth. The Ayobo Public Cemetery sits comfortably in this residential area, worst still on the high-tension power cables, and it is expanding daily.
When they are coming with cups, some of the cups are not being covered properly. The thing looks scary. Children see this thing and run away from coming to school. Parents withdraw their children. They say the children at night they scream. They scream when they are sleeping. Some, even when they come back, seeing the corpse that they bring when they are not properly covered or not put in a casket, they come back to become sick and things like that.
They do bring corpse down to this place whereby they will now be giving the corpse a bath here. So with sponge, with everything, sometimes they will just throw it away in the presence of people within the community.
The community members took time to take us around the area, all the time bemoaning their fate. Hundreds upon hundreds of graves lined up and counting. We can see the wreaths on some as well as goat feces on others. The cemetery looks unkept. We notice dirt in a corner and weeds all over. Some of the grave barriers are even used for drying clothes. There is no regard for the dead here. Since there is no fence, people access other areas using the graves as pathways. There is no perimeter fence demarcating the community from the cemetery, and residents are left with the offensive order as a result of decayed remains. Fresh graves are evident. We see some men who residents say are in charge of the cemetery relaxing under a tree. They tell us they do not know who exactly is in charge of the cemetery, as there is no security guard, no gate, and no fence. This fence, painted in cream and brown colors, was the end of the cemetery, but meters away are graves lined up, encroaching into the community. The dead is now sending the living away from their homes.
Ọkàn wa ò balẹ̀ ládùúgbò yìí. Àkọ́kọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe tún wá ti gbẹ́ ẹ̀yìn fẹ́ǹsì pa àwọn fẹ́ gbẹ́já títì. Ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wà nínú ìhòòhò pé bóyá káwọn fàdúgbò yìí sílẹ̀. Kí àwọn èèyàn yìí bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Kí wọ́n máa rántí pé àná kọ́kọ́ làwọn tó ń gbé bí. Òkú àtàlàyé láàlà. Àwọn èèyàn yìí dẹ̀ ti ń gbé àdúgbò yìí kan tó gbé sẹ́mẹ́ntìrì yìí wá. Dígbà tó dẹ̀ gbé sẹ́mẹ́ntìrì yìí dé ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n dúró láti lé àwọn èèyàn yìí kúrò. Ẹ wò ó dé gbogbo ìsàlẹ̀ odò yẹn pátá ni wọ́n sì òkú dé. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ti tó. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún gbéra yí pé ẹ fẹsẹ̀ fẹ́ jáde síta. So táwọn èèyàn bá ń bọ̀ láti bus stop fún bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kẹ́rù mọ́ bà wọ́n ọlọ́kadà tó bá ti lè di aago 9 8:30 wọn gbé wa mọ́ ẹsẹ̀ la fi máa fùtù ẹ̀. Ìkan tó ń bẹ̀rù ní pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ lọ sẹ́mẹ́ntìrì kan mọ́ pa wọ́n. Èkejì wọ́n gé orí wọn yọ ẹsẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ táwọn àwọn kinní wa ń kó wọn. Kọ́ mọ̀ bà kó bá wa ládùúgbò kí wọ́n stop ẹ̀ kí wọ́n jọ kí ìjọba bá wa dá sí kí wọ́n dá dúró bí tí wọ́n sì òkú dé yẹn ni.
Many of them have been sent away from their lands as the cemetery expands. This signpost was recently erected here.
Tẹ́ bá dé ọ̀nà gangan tó ń gbà bá ọ̀nà tó ń gbà níbi tó ń gbà láàrin cemetery gbogbo bẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ti ń sìnkú sí báyìí. Báwo ló ṣe máa sìnkú sẹ́nu ọ̀nà? Wíńsìn báyìí wọ́n ti fẹ́ fọ́ bíbá yìí sìn. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ fọ́. Ṣé bẹ́rẹ̀ sáńbọ̀dù tó ń gbé síbẹ̀ yẹn? Wọ́n ló ti belong to cemetery. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀?
We notice fresh graves. The Lagos State Skills Acquisition Center is just down the road and opposite the cemetery. Instead of it being a landmark, the cemetery is. Residents feel that the community deserves more from the government.
All the Okada within the vicinity, they are all collecting a local government ticket, in which we are looking for where they are spending those money. And at the same time, we have a government property here, which is the technical school, where we are expecting a good road supposed to lead down to that place. The cops, they are carrying down here, are the major problem we are having on this road, because they are the ones that spoil the road. In this grant, they are collecting which amount of money, in which we expect to take out of this money for the maintenance of the road, but surprisingly nothing has been done.
Tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń wá wa bọ̀, níbo ló ń gbé? Níbi báyìí ni àwọn aláwọn ò lè wá o. Ó mú ẹlòmíì mọ́ kó kúrò ládùúgbò yìí. Ó mú ẹlòmíì mọ́ tiẹ̀ fẹ́ wá. Ẹlòmíì tó tiẹ̀ kọ́lé síbí wípé yóò wọ́n máa fi ṣe nǹkan ìpèsè sílẹ̀ fún ọjọ́ iwájú tó wọ́n máa gbowó rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Nígbà bá rí cemetery, àwọn tí ó gbalé wọn ò ní wá.
Mobolaji Yekini has been living here for 16 years. He says the community was never like this.
Ìgbà tá fi jà fún akóra wa lọ sí court. Nepa padà fún wa ní Zambod àti rí láti bíbà yìí títí dé gbogbo bẹ̀ yẹn. Ìgbà tó padà yá kan rí pé wọ́n ti yọ gbogbo Zambod tí àwọn Nepa kó fún wa tá rí ngbà yẹn. And then ìgbà yẹn ṣe ní ìsàlẹ̀sàlẹ̀ bí tí fẹ́ǹsì wà yẹn. Ibẹ̀ ló dé àmọ́ ìgbà tó fi dé bíbà yìí. Tá bá dẹ̀ kọ lẹ́tà sí lọ sí local government. Wọ́n ní sí àmọ́nù ti wà wí àbí tí àwọn ń lò. A dẹ̀ rí any improvement. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tán wá bíbá yá àtàwọn tẹ́nẹ̀ntì tán ń gbénu street wá bíbá yìí wọ́n ń kó jáde lọ ìgbà tẹ́lómi bá ń bọ̀ wálé tó pàdé òkú lọ́nà wọ́n gbókú wá wọ́n gbókú jó lẹ́nu géètì wá bíbá yìí tán bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbókú wá láti Thursday títí dijọ́ Sunday ọjọ́ tá a fi ń sọ pé a sinmi ládùúgbò wa wíwá ọ̀kọ́jà Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday àmọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ń sìnkú àmọ́ gbọ́ lẹ́nu wọn ẹlòmíà ló ń san 250 ẹlòmíà ló ń san 270 ẹlòmíà ló ń san 180 ṣébi tí ìjọba bá gbé kalẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí revenue tó mówó wọlé kí ló yẹ kí ìjọba ó ṣe síbẹ̀ ó yẹ kí ìjọba bá wa dá sí láti tó bẹ̀ ṣe.
The fact that the cemetery is under high tension wire is a cause of concern. The cables of 132 kVi tension are buried on the ground, and residents tell us that this itself is risky.
Níbi tá à ń tìǹkú sí gbogbo lẹ́lẹ́bẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé amọ̀ kébù wà ní abẹ́ rẹ̀ tá bá padà di wọ́n gbẹ́ tán kan amọ̀ kébù anything ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀.
If this thing caught one day, my God, it have power to travel about 330 kilometers with land tremor. And when it starts, nobody around that area will have rest of mind. Everybody will talk to a scene. State government have to do something. To that, to prevent that incident not to happen to anybody because it's a risk.
Living in a place like this doesn't come without shocking, scary tales from the supernatural world.
Irú junction tá a wà yìí, ó wà risky láti máa kọjá nírú bí yìí dédé bí aago 9 sókè lálẹ́. Torí wípé ní junction tá a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí, torí wípé kíni oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀mí ló máa ń wá pàdé ní junction báyìí. Aago 9 àbọ̀ ńgbà mi tí èèyàn bá dáàrin ibi tí mo wà yìí, gbogbo orí èèyàn ni ó dìde jàn tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀rù ọmọ bàyàn èèyàn fẹ́ gbẹ́sẹ̀ ńgbà mi gbogbo ẹsẹ̀ ni ó wúwo ńlẹ̀ torí tó wà nsàlẹ̀ bí abẹ́ ìjọba kí wọ́n jọ̀ọ́ kí wọ́n torí Ọlọ́run kí wọ́n bá wa rí sí ọ̀nà kí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ǹsì sí àfẹ́ mọ́ rí burial ground yìí mọ́.
When they send me message, I hear different type of sounds. I'm always afraid.
èèyàn kàn máa oríṣiríṣi ẹsẹ̀ wọn máa tẹ̀lé yàn lẹ́yìn kí ló dé wá dé màá wẹ̀yìn báyìí mo ò ní anybody mọ́ ó déré lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ mo lè jí lóru kí n fẹ́ lọ tọ́ílẹ̀tì báyìí màá máa gbọ́ ìgbà tó dẹ̀ tún yá ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wa wà ní tòsí ibi báyìí àfi bá ṣe rí tọ́wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ ń súnmọ́ a lè sùn bó lọ́sàn-án báyìí kéèyàn fẹ́ so ohun ọ̀sán gbágángbágángbágán ní wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìlú.
The clock is ticking. The cemetery continues to expand, leaving a very thin line between the living and the dead. For residents of Amule Ayobo and Wonderland Estate, this is an urgent message to the government to save them from a looming epidemic. Still in the Alimosha local government area is the busy Ikotun. A large population in Lagos live here. The Ikotun-Ijegun road is in a terrible state, leaving motorists and pedestrians to suffer, with daily gridlocks and the risk of tricycles falling over. There is no lane here and accidents like this occur. It is worse when it rains as stagnant water takes over and cars begin to give the squeaking sound. Residents of this area are sending an SOS message to the government for the reconstruction of the busy road.